Well, let's start with the relay because that's more positive. Yeah, the relay was fantastic. I think, like I said, I woke up, my expectations versus reality in that situation were miles apart. Like, I looked at the heat sheets, I looked at the times that people had run, the teams this season. It was going to be a really tough shout for us to even make the final. You know, I didn't think that was going to happen, but every single guy on the team ran outstanding. You know, Libby Clegg ran through so much pain, I think, to do that. So yeah, all I can say is that situation there was just ridiculous. I'm so proud of all of them, and it was awesome to be a part with, and to come away with a silver medal was just unbelievable. So for that, I am super proud and super happy. 100, on the other hand, yeah, is a mixed bag. I think I have two perspectives on that. One is, obviously, as a defending Paralympic champion, you don't want a bronze medal, you know, and I think for the times that I've run, to see that the winning time was 10:76, I think if you'd shown me that 2 years ago, I'd been like, easy, no worries, that's not a problem at all. You know, I've run 10:64 in a heat slowing down, so that's not going to be an issue for me. And it's like, that in itself, not great. And then if you show me a picture of where I was at in that race at 60 meters, I'd have gone again, yeah, I'll take that, because top end speed's my thing. It's the best part of my race. So if I'm in the race at 60, you know, I should take it home. That didn't happen. Obviously, I lost focus. I tied up too much, whether that's just race practice, what it is. Yeah, I can sit there and throw excuses at, but I made mistakes. That's what happened. You know, I made too many mistakes in that race. And to be a Paralympic champion now in that event, you can't make mistakes. And this is where I have to give huge credit to Felix, and especially his coach, Steve Fudge. They've gained so much consistency with him this year. And he's run very well in a lot of races. And he's come here. And I mean, we all made mistakes in that race, but he made the least. And he was the guy that deserved in that situation to take away the gold medal. So yeah, the other side of it is I've had a very bang average season with a lot of issues. There was a period of time that I thought we were going to be miles away from those guys. So to run a race like I did in that final, I think, and to be that close, and I think a situation where really it was anybody's medal, gives me a lot of confidence going into next season, a lot of fuel, because obviously it's not what I wanted and it's not where I wanted to be, but also a lot of confidence. Just so I fixed it. The transition was the issue. It's been the issue for me really all season. 10 to 40, I've just not really been executing it very well. I haven't really had the training or the race prep, I would argue, for that. I think there's big reasons as to why. I can find many. But that's just as bitter athletes looking for excuses, I guess. But no, we fixed it whenever we had to in the final, and I actually ran a really good 60 meters. From that point, there's a couple of things. My top end hasn't really been, it's been there a couple times this season, but not where it should be consistently. If I can get into it, left leg swing out, which is where your leg kind of drifts out, was a bit too much. And that was a big issue. So you need to strike the floor really hard and ready to hit a lot of power. I think I was just putting too much braking force into the ground. My shoulders was the biggest thing in that race, though. So your shoulders, for me, have to stay over my hips for me to be in a powerful position to drive forward. When I got to about 70 meters, I think I normally look at a point, and that's what keeps me driving forward. I think I just got distracted in the race, realized I was in the race, started thinking about everybody, lost my focus. And when that happened, I felt my shoulders visibly coming up. When that happens, all the power is just going up and not down. And I felt that for me, I was in a fight with myself for the last 30 meters. So I honestly thought when I turned the line that everyone had got me. I thought they were all coming past, and that was it. I'd finished 4th, 5th, and I was going to be very upset with that. So yeah, lots of mistakes, mainly the chest, I guess, was the big issue, but chest, focus, swing out. Yeah, probably a few more things that my coach would tell you too. I haven't, honestly, I've only watched the race a couple of times, because every time I watch it, I get super frustrated with myself. So I haven't analysed it as much as I should have yet.